Former Governor Ambode of Lagos opens up. He has been opening up bit by bit. When you look at that man, you know that he's that kind of person who does not really talk. Even during 2019, when he was to come back for the second term, you could see that he was struggling to even talk, to see some things and what have you. When you look at him, you know that he's not that kind of person that really gives in to talk, but he's an action man. But at the end of the day, he couldn't even make it. But a lot of talks are coming out bit by bit. Even if he doesn't even say anything, people who can even speak on his behalf of what really happened during his tenure and when he was to come back for the second term, people can really relate and even say some things on his behalf. But bit by bit, he's been dropping some things bit by bit, but not, you know, in a comprehensive manner. But one day too, we are going to be expecting his own book. He's going to write a book as well. Well, while he was removed as governor, I constructed 22 roads in Alimosho and refused to award any of the contracts to Aregbesola and Co. Again, I insisted that contracts that had been awarded to party leaders under Fashola must be executed before they can be awarded new contracts under my regime. That is the second reason. He's giving reasons why he was removed as a governor. And again, he said, I wanted to phase out downfalls and area boys from the streets of Lagos and introduce smarter means of transportation without any boys and agberos. Again, I refuse to pad the budget with 10% for House of Assembly members led by Bayo Oshinowo and Mudash Shiru Obasa. I refuse to grant the concession of 4th Mainland Bridge to Tinubu's high tech. I refuse to increase the amount of money being paid from the state revenue to Tinubu through Alpha Beta from 10% to 20%. I developed Ekpe. Ekpe was never in their master plan. I refuse to support Aregbesola and Bayo Oshinowo's senatorial ambitions because they are not Lagosians. I refuse to use Lagos State funds to finance Osun elections. Wow. I oppose Tinubu's succession plan, which we see his son, Sheyi Tinubu, becoming the next governor of Lagos State after me. If you have not done that already, okay, if you have not known all of this already, where have you been? He has given 10 reasons why he was removed as a governor, or he was not allowed to come back the second term. Of course, some of the people he accused, they will come out for him and debunk it and begin to list his own sins, because he said Ambode committed a lot of sins. So they'll begin to list his own sins. That you did this, you did that. So what are you telling us? You did this, you did that. What are you trying to say? You want to try to blackmail us because they will see it as a blackmail. That if you did not fail woefully, you wouldn't have been removed as a governor, or you wouldn't have been, people would have supported you. Of course, you don't expect those who is accusing. Of course, it's an open and a very straightforward accusation. Not that he's trying to be diplomatic about it, and you don't expect those people to be happy with this statement. Definitely, they will come for him. Of course, especially his supporters, you begin to hear them that, oh, go and sit down, you didn't do well. You did not perform well. These are your sins, these are the things that you did. But some people will be able to connect with all these things. Whatsoever Lagos become today under this democratic government, Tinubu laid the foundation. I see Ambode as ungrateful servants who blackmail his masters to cover up his foolishness. I don't know which democratic government, which got democratic government against the people. Is that a democratic government? What can you be proud of? Is Lagos a developed state or what? You want to equate it with Nigeria or other states in Nigeria, but with the kind of IGR they are collecting, with the kind of thing happening there, the kind of money being gotten, you expect Lagos to still be like that, and you are thinking that Lagos has arrived. That means you must be living in a fool's paradise. I told you that some people come and defend this nonsense. See everywhere so messy, see everywhere so dirty. How many is the population when you compare it to some of the countries of the world? And these guys, one bad thing, one unfortunate thing there is that, or important thing, I don't even know how to put it, is that these guys who are supposed to be in the leadership of the state across board, They see what is happening in other countries. The same Tinubu cannot build a befitting hospital. And he has to up to now, democracy, and he has to be going outside the country, himself and Buhari and the likes of them. And you are telling us that a democratic, and before you know, they will say, Tinubu made some people made some people. Of what use is it? Which people is making? Even you as an individual, there are some people you are helping in your own corner. Don't talk of somebody who has been in the position of authority before. You select some few individuals that you think that can work for you, that you send them out to begin to defend you all over the place. Is that what these guys call development? So all of those things now you cannot even counter it. This is one of their supporters. You cannot even counter it. The only thing is ungrateful. All of those things he said, are they the right thing to do? How will a country move forward? A democratic what? Oh my goodness. Yes, he said Ambode is ungrateful. Ambode becoming Lagos State governor is one of his sins. Someone else was favored by Fashola, but Tinubu imposed Ambode 4 years ago. He imposed, and can you imagine? The same person you are telling us that the foundation, the democratic government that you have today, that Tinubu laid the foundation, and the same Tinubu imposing another person. Is that a democracy? You see how they contradict themselves. Then he sees Tinubu as a superstar. So Ambode can block others from heading position of authority in Lagos because they are not Lagosians. Is that what that is the only thing you can really think of? Well, point of correction, with or without Tinubu, Lagos State would still becomes what it is. Lagos is a center of everyone investments and former federal government capital. So bros, it is not Tinubu who named Lagos State Center of Excellence. So Tinubu only comes to fight and gets his way through in order to reap Lagos State resources. And that is it. I don't understand. Lagos was the capital of the country. I don't understand. The first capital of Nigeria is Lagos. So what are you talking about that he laid the foundation? I don't understand. So all the works that all this Jakonde did, so you now say, oh, it is Tinubu that did all of those things. And when we saw on record on what late Jakonde did in 4 years, up till now we can't see how you should be talking of the end result of a thing. Well, it is expected that their erukus will come and defend them. It is true. Well, and in things you remove a man of God from where serve is God, where you serve is God, you remove it. This one is trying to talk about the incident that Ambode had when a man of God was removed because he did not greet his wife. You better quickly say all are lies against your integrity, or else Mr. Ambode is doomed politically. For all your reactions, please find out how this man became a governor. Don't worry, when it is history, it is time history will tell. You look a coward. Why not reveal this before election and they come to another party and contest for gubernatorial election? But you kept quiet. Silence means yes. Medicine after death. Where some people are not sympathetic with him at all on this note at all. So guys, let's hear your opinion.